Today I like to speak about paragliding safety, and the foundation of paragliding safety is ground handling. With this video I'm hoping that even if you're a beginner or experienced, that we together can build a safer paragliding community. Hopefully I can teach you something new, or at least I can maybe give you some inspiration to do some more ground handling. First, let's talk a little bit about safety. Always wear your helmet, your gloves and high boots to protect your ankles. If possible, use a helper. This way you can prevent being dragged. Ground handling should be exhausting, so when you're ready for a break, just swap place with your helper and keep each other safe. If you get dragged, your helper just takes one of your wingtips and move towards the pilot, and then you take all the energy out of the glider. When I practice on the ground, I use the same technique as on takeoff. This way your practice can easily transfer from the ground to takeoff. I keep all my A's in one hand and I use all my back riser in the other hand, and I do not let go of the A until I'm ready to turn around for takeoff. Reason for this is that if you have your A's in your hand, you have a really easy method of applying energy or take away energy without having to move around with your legs. Tip 2. Always make a goal for yourself while ground handling, a direction you move. It's always easier to give input to the glider instead of receiving. Tip number 3, be flexible in your legs. You can always spot the difference between a person that have been ground handling a lot compared to a person who have been ground handling little by the stiff legs. If you have your legs bent, you can adjust the amount of energy real easy. Simply just straighten out your legs and you take out a lot of energy from your glider. Tip number 4, when you start to get bored, it might be a sign that you're ready to progress to the next level. Then put yourself goals, hills to climb, do exercises. Always keep your progression moving forward. Tip 5, here you see me get dragged. When I get dragged, automatically I start pulling in on the back risers on one of my sides. I kill the glider on that side and then I move on to the next. This is also a perfect example. Doesn't matter how experienced you are, keep your safety gear on, because you can be surprised. Tip number 6, have respect of the weather and the condition. Here you can see the weather's now picked up so much and moved away from all the rocks and down to a more grassy area. Always be around of your surroundings. And down here in this area, I cannot just move my wingtip from one side to the other side. Just practice different types of exercise. This will give you huge wing control. And the really important thing, it will teach you where your limit is when it comes to wind. So when you're on takeoff, if it's gusty and a lot of wind, you know exactly where your limit is, preventing you from taking a wrong decision. Hope you enjoyed this video. Got some good tips, so grab your glider, go out and exercise, and we can together be safe.